feel. Words can't describe the feeling for real. Baby, I paint the sky blue. My greatest creation was you. You. Glory.
It's males, right? They're gonna be females that say certain things to make you frustrated.
I don't express my feelings. Like, I'm one of those girls that just be like, no, nothing wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with
They be like, don't worry about it.
Then they be like, don't worry about it.
Do you feel that some of the reason that they feel this way is because for so long they've been disrespected and they feel
They gotta take it out on you.
as if they have to take it on us? Or do you feel that some females have absent fathers and they are angry?
Both.
And they are angry, right? Subconsciously, and they take it out on you because you are a male who they can interact with.
I mean, that's different.
Does anybody?
We have to talk to them about it, like.
Okay.
Understand we have a problem and stuff, like, you can't be taking that on.
Do you think it's justifiable for a female to use profanity and disrespect you as a result of her father being absent?
Nah, lady like.
Can you? Would you be understanding? Would you be understanding if you knew that was the case? Would you be more?
It depends on what she said.
I mean, if she's not talking to me about it, then she could.
Could you empathize with her if she was feeling that way?
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, what if some of the females that you're interacting with and that are angry, right? Some of them don't have their fathers in their life, right? And so, what if they're angry and all this anger and emotion, this frustration is built up inside them? The only time they get to release it is when they interact with you, right? But they don't know how to do it positively because they've never been taught how to do it in a positive manner, right? Right. So now, here's why I'm gonna let you respond. Here's where we take the stand because we are supposed to set the tone as males. We are the leaders inside the household and outside the household. Thank you. All right. So if we don't talk to them about how they're feeling and why they're feeling angry, we're never going to know what's really going on. Wait a second. If we don't talk to them, right, and figure out why they're angry, because there's a reason why they're angry and they're snapping out. We just don't know what it is yet. If we don't talk to them and find out why they're angry, we're never going to know.
They just don't tell you. They be like, there's nothing wrong with
They be like, don't worry
about it. Then they be like, don't worry about it. They be like, oh, yo, mind your business, and then you end up getting mad, and then that's when you start snapping on them because you trying to talk to them and they won't communicate with you.
Sometimes it's just instant. Like if somebody come up to you and just start snapping, you know, I'm like, oh, maybe they followed. I'm like, yo, like why you yelling at me? Like, yo.
It don't matter what girl it is, she still gonna get the last word by the end of the day. Like
I'm gonna let you have it.
Because
All right. I don't listen.
I'm sorry, dude.
Listen. Listen. If a female is talking to you and expressing some hurt or some frustration or some anger, right? And they're on the phone and y'all having a conversation. Might you not want to engage in it? Might you not want to indulge it? Might you want to change the conversation? You may very well not want to do it. But if you care about her, right, like she's your little sister or like she's a good friend of yours, right, you listen to her. You listen to what she's talking about on the phone because she may not have anybody else to talk to. You hear about suicides and everything like that happen and people being angry. Some people don't have anybody to talk to. You might be the last person. Lamar, that has an opportunity to help this person just by listening to what's going on. They might be at their last point in that desperation. It takes a lot to listen to somebody when you had a bad day. It takes a lot inside for you to be the bigger person when you had a terrible, awful day for somebody else. You know you're stronger internally then. So this all goes back to setting the tone as young males. African American male, Hispanic, whatever male you are, you set the tone first. We open up the doors for the ladies because we're setting the tone for them. At least we should. How many of y'all are the men of the household? Right? Y'all the men of the house. Y'all hold it down. Right? You setting the tone. So you have to set the tone in the relationship as well. Y'all got to dig deep. It doesn't happen overnight. It's practice. So next time you do have a female and you have a girl you might be interested in, you be like, man, why is she always cursing? Why every time she talking crazy, she talk reckless out of her mouth?
She gonna break
Why
up
she
with
always
you,
snapping?
cuz.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Right?
He too soft.
But think. She's not gonna think that you're too soft if you listen to her. She's gonna remember it, Armani. I'm telling you. Look at me, Armani. She's gonna remember it. She's gonna remember. And guess why she's gonna remember? She's gonna remember because the other time she tried to talk to the dudes, they closed her off.
He didn't with it.
So maybe, I don't know.
But
We have to set the tone. Y'all agree?
Baby, I paint the sky blue. My greatest creation was you.
This is
Blur.